is up with the squad? It's your favorite Auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? We got the Chicago Sky, Phoenix Mercury getting down right now. 31-18 at the end of the first. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking about this first quarter. Phoenix is who I said they were. A problem. Chicago, I don't even know what to say. In Chicago, 31-18. Give up 31 in the first. I mean, Phoenix is just a problem. Here's the thing about Phoenix, y'all. When you got Satu and Thomas on the floor together, hard to guard. Hard to guard, man. Hard to guard. Let me see. Missy, what's good, fam? Nicole, what's happening? Amos, what's good? Damn, where the people at? They look empty in the gym. I mean, come on. It's a 1 o'clock game. 1 o'clock game. Miller always be doing good, and then they sit her down. That's why I say I don't even know what to say about it. Had the pick and roll working, and then they was like, let's try something else. Why? I have no idea. It was working. That's the thing about Chicago. It's like it's working, and then they do something different. I don't get that part. But happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling coming in? Hit the like and the share. Let them know. Let them know we in here for this Saturday afternoon WNBA matchup. Did y'all get to see the pregame? Did anybody watch the pregame? Because I got some questions. I got some questions about. I want to make sure I understood what Andrea Carter was saying about Alicia Gray, and I wanted to make sure I understood what Chineye Ogwumike was saying about the Indiana Fever as the champs, potential champs. Haley has 2 turnovers within the first few minutes of the game. Let Haley be Haley. If they would let Haley be Haley, it would be cool. But they don't let Haley be Haley. They're trying to make Haley be the point guard. That doesn't work. You said she just throw the ball and hope somebody there, Missy. So, Alicia Gray. Okay, so Chineye Ogwumike is saying, yo, one of the players that I think should be in the conversation for MVP is Alicia Gray. And Andrea Carter's like, Alicia Gray, she's been doing this. So really more it's like the Atlanta Dream team that's like most improved and kind of doing their thing. But Alicia Gray been doing this. So, and I took it like, so because she's been doing this, she shouldn't be considered as the MVP. Like she's never been an MVP. So what does it matter? She put up MVP type numbers. So I was trying to see if I misunderstood it. Because that was my interpretation of what she was saying when she was like, oh, well, she's been doing it. So what if she's been doing it? She ain't been MVP. She hasn't been acknowledged as the MVP of the league for doing it. So don't downplay what she got going on because she's done it consistently. Call it out. That was right. That was where I was at with it. And then Chineye just out of nowhere. First of all, Indiana's not either one of the 2 teams playing right here. They were talking about Minnesota and New York as repeating. And then she was like, well, nah, but the team that I could see out there that could win the chip, that I think is set up to win the chip, is Indiana. And it was like, how? They've been inconsistent. Like, I would have took Phoenix. I would have took Atlanta. Let me see what other team could get up there and be a champion. So I don't know. I was just confused. So I was trying to check back with some of my family that maybe had watched it because I was like, what? And then I was still kind of getting my medicine in, and then trying to figure it out. But it was like the Fever ain't even about to play. Talk about one of these teams. Phoenix could win it. Like I know people don't really ain't really feeling Phoenix like that. But when you look at like the makeup of Phoenix could press the issue with some of these teams. You think it's a bonus for sometimes every time somebody mentions Indiana? maybe a la carte. I don't know what it is. Golden State Valks gonna surprise some people too. That's another team they could have said. You say Emily, of course they said the Fever. It was like, for what? It may be. Yeah, but I can't. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to come back and be like, yo, and respect what you're saying on your own platform when you're willing to say what they want you to say on their platform. I have a hard time being like, oh, you just said that because you over there. Because I'm not a lie to kick it kind of person. Like, if you don't feel like that, and you just don't feel like that, I would rather just be like, well, nah, I don't feel like that. So then, y'all, I was thinking about something else. Remember, Truckenstein has said that these teams should start boycotting the games with the Indiana Fever as a way of showing the league how they feel about what's going on. That's not a possibility. That's not a possibility at all. But do you think people would boycott watching the Commissioner's Cup game? To be like, yo, change the narrative? Will people get behind something like that? That was another idea that it came up after he had threw that out there. So I'm just throwing it back out there to the fam as I hear this stuff. It's like they have to put the Fever in every combo. I'm tired of the Fever. I'm tired of the Fever, and I'm only tired of the Fever because let them win something first. Let them earn something. Don't make me talk about them. Let them earn that. I seen people talking about they was boycotting the enforcer. I seen people talking about that there was a lot of support for the enforcer too. Like the jersey got sold out. Share and like, thank you, Emily. I don't know. I want to figure out what is the answer. What is the answer to like asking them to call the balance on this on the way that they cover the WNBA. Chicago trying to fight back, y'all think? 34-23, 8:04 left in the second. Miller back on the floor. I like the pass, but you got to score right there. Why did you come out of the paint? Why? Miller, sure what to do when you get in the paint. Oh, gosh. Angel, finish. Thank y'all. Oh, no, don't leave that short like that. Damn it, you got to finish that. And you can't look for the foul right there because we shouldn't have missed that. We shouldn't have missed that one. They missed the call, but we shouldn't have missed that one. It was 4 people at the basket. The hot potato at the rim got to fucking stop, man. Shoot the rock. Damn. You go, I go, you go, I go. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Somebody get the goddamn point, man. Ghost, what's happening? Can't be missing bunnies. Cannot. Marshmallow ain't sat down yet. What are you talking about? Just because Stanley's standing up don't mean nothing. I also saw a good stat. So I think they said Angel right now leads the league in rebounds at like 11 point, I don't know, 8-4, between 11.4, 11.8, something like that. And if you take out her rebounds, as they call them, she would be second in the league at like 10.7. So still averaging double-digit rebounds without all of the rebounds that they be talking about. So of all her rebounds she gets, only about 1.7 or 8 of those are actually rebounds. So I like to give y'all facts and push back on bullshit narratives. D up, Miller. I want you to send that one to the stands. KB, what's happening? AT tripped up today. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, finish. We got the call. I want you to finish. Get your touch together. Musa, I can't figure you out. You got a body type that says you should be dominating, but then, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Oh, Stanley sitting down. Lock in. Hmm. 80% shooting so far. Probably super consistent. Super consistent. This year. Yeah, y'all get out there and vote. Miller, Alicia, Angel. Another foul. I seen the West Bell sisters on the pregame. Kind of cool. Does anybody know, like, the older sister was out like six years? She was away from the game 6 years. Do y'all know what brought her back this year as a rookie? Too far under the basket in her head. Get the pressure off of you. Just hoop. Woo! WNBA countdown 2:30. Indiana Fever at the Las Vegas Aces, 3 p.m. tomorrow on ESPN. 3 p.m. tomorrow on ESPN. Let me get a 3 in the chat if you're watching that game tomorrow. Let me get a 3 in the chat if you're watching Indiana Aces tomorrow. I'm trying to decide some stuff. Oh, got you. Too many people grabbing at it. And a foul here. How? What's the foul? Okay. I saw Jewell gave y'all 15 points last night. Is she finally finding her form, or is it fool's gold? I mean, Ghost, it's hard to say. I mean, here's the thing. If we can get Jewell to give us 15 consistently, that's great. But what we didn't do is figure out how to do what we learned how to do when Asia was out. It was like we went back to standing around. So not fool's gold, but we haven't solved our problem. Not fool's gold, but we haven't solved our problem. That's good for Jewell. We appreciate it, but we haven't solved our issue. No, I wouldn't dare call him Doughboy. I wouldn't disrespect Cube like that. That's Stanley. Get off my freaking grass. Doughboy was a gangster. How could you call Stanley Doughboy? Think about who Doughboy was in Boys in the Hood. Cold Killer. Hey, man, I'm going to let you out the car. Stanley come across like Doughboy? Make it make sense for me, Nicole. What about Stanley say he Doughboy? What about Tyler Marsh make you think Doughboy? Jerry Curl. Ball cap. Yeah. Tell me what about him make you think that? I'm waiting. I can't wait to hear this. Please tell me what about him? Oh, God. Get off my freaking grass. Oh, who y'all got in that game 7? You say stature? I got you. What's the problem? Lack of personnel, roster construction. And at this point, I see people on social media questioning who was doing all of the actual coaching in Las Vegas. Ghost? I heard people. I heard people talking about Natalie was doing the coaching in Las Vegas based on what the Golden State Falcons look like right now. She look like she could take anything and make it a winner. Shit. You say SpongeBob feel like Aces rely too much on Asia, get lazy or something. It's a lot of standing around. It's a lot of let Asia cook. It's a lot of Asia got it. But I told y'all that last year. Asia got to do everything. But I said that earlier this season. I said, man, we're looking a lot like last year. We haven't solved our issue. Let's figure it out. And everybody was like, wait. Well, we waited. We 25% into the season now. What do we look like? Inconsistent. We're five. Are we even 500? Hell no. What are we like? 5 or 7 or something? Weird. Man. And none of the shit that they said was gonna happen as an organization has really showed up for me as a fan. And I'm still I'm Las Vegas Aces all the way. I still got us winning the championship and everything. But we got some explaining to do. Becky got some explaining to do, and I didn't get a chance to really watch the presser last night. So if y'all heard something on the presser that made sense, let me know. The vouchers are fun, and the vouchers are legit. Amir and Bree Hall have contracts through the end of the season. Doesn't mean that they can't get waived, but Amir has put enough tape down that if they don't keep her, I know that this league is a joke if none of the other 12 teams call and pick her up, because that's the type of talent that this league sustains itself on. Yeah, you need these superstars, but that type of talent, guard 1 through 5, get in the game and drop 30. Man, hey, here I am, and I'm hooping. That's the type of talent that sustains this league. That's the type of pro that makes this thing work. So I know this league is a joke if Letitia Amir don't have a job in this league after the work that she's shown from preseason to now. So if they waiver, that means if they waiver, I get it, because there is legitimate contract requirements and financial requirements and contract requirements as far as like salary cap, right? I get that part. And people are going to come back from Eurobasket, America, wherever they at, right? I get that. But you tell me of the other 12 teams in this league, nobody can use her? Stop playing. Stop playing. So we gonna find out. We gonna find out real quick how serious this league is. Vouch fan base is lit too. The building, the powerhouse out there. Woo, Chase is something else. Chase is an experience itself. I hope that they're doing like they do during the Warriors game and had a game playing on the screen so that people that can't get in Chase can actually just like picnic around outside and watch the game and hang out. Man, Chase is a vibe. Do the Vouch have LA playing a teamy role while she's out? I agree. Letitia Amir needs to be on the team. I don't I don't want to guess on who role they got playing I Smile. I ain't put that much thought into it. I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't gonna hold you up. If somebody know if she's playing Teamy's role, let me know. I ain't thought about it like that. Where's the shy defense? Where has it been? When did you see it? When was the last time you showed the Chicago Sky defense? Last season? It worked anyway. You said shy. That's like the shy Chicago. It worked anyway. The shy defense, yeah. The shy Chicago. That's what I figured you were saying. We good. Let's go. Yeah. I interpreted it for you. It's all good. I was like, oh, the shy, like Chicago. But I don't know where's that. They ain't showed up this year. Seems like it left with Teaspoon. Ooh, Alyssa Thomas, Angel Reese, fun to watch. Fun to watch. I'm so glad Kai Copper healthy. Y'all. $44 to chat, y'all. Run them likes up for me. Run those likes up. Maybe Westbell came back to play with little sis. Yeah, I wondered. I was thinking, like, was she like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get on the team, and I'm gonna try out too. I don't know if Kai's on limited minutes as much as like they're just bringing her along. I don't know that there's an actual minute restriction that I've heard though. Goes. Tiff Hayes has CC on lockdown. Great defensive pressure. Yeah, Tiff had a good game. Tiff had a good game against CC. Russell, only bring the facts to the chat over there on the Instagram. What's happening? I see Locks of Love was on the Instagram. What's up, fam? Uh-oh. Look at Kamilla. Okay. See, Nicole, the defense come in too many spots. Oh, damn. Camila Cardoso would probably have 14, 15 points if these shots that she was getting fouled on was not popping back out the rim. Damn, Camilla is strong, bro. Yeah, 3 and 1 opportunities, easy. 9 points right there. Oh, here comes Sammy Wickham. They done bought Sammy back, didn't they? They bought Sammy back. I ain't gonna hold y'all. They bought Sammy back. I need to get out to the bank, man. Good atmosphere and chase. Great atmosphere and chase. Oh, man. I had a good time. I was so glad that I stayed for that experience, man. Chase was worth it. Oh, good defense, Angel. I see you. They threw Alyssa Thomas on the ground. Get up, AT. Ooh, got a little chippy. Got a little chippy right there. I seen it. AT. Y'all calm down. Man, I love this game. I love basketball, man. And it's nothing better than women's hoops, man. Man, shout out to Sayia Rivers. I finally got to see the clips of Sayia Rivers. Yeah, Bantams and cornrows. You know how I go. I finally got to see the clip of Sayia Rivers talking about the fight and everything. Shout out to her for calling these folks out, talking about they like it in the NBA, but then in the WNBA they get all shook about it. Man, they soft. It happens. It's hoop. It's basketball. And I love that she was like, no, we're not skipping past that because this. Calling out the bullshit. Sayia Rivers, as a rookie, coming in here, standing on business. Listen, you may not be up for the rookie of the year, and you know I was not the biggest fan of yours at NC State. Respect that you can hoop. It's always until us, but man, I'm loving the energy that you coming into the WNBA on. And I don't know if that's part of that is just like this. What I got to lose, right? Because I mean, you're going through probably one of the hardest times in life, like. Walking into this after losing your mom, but for you to be standing on business and doing it with a smile and just growing, I'm loving the way she's attacking this thing all the way around, on and off the court. I don't have no complaints about Sayia Rivers. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Man, hell no. Nah. Yeah, Quandalik, I've been really stopped looking at them. That's why I'm talking to y'all about other stuff. Yeah, we just hanging out at this point, unless the Chicago Sky decide to play some hoops. Sayia Mabry tight, 100 pure Connecticut, black and white cookie. Well, I mean, what I'll say, I believe that they're tight. I believe that their relationship is genuine. I believe that this is also something that Mabry does with Mercury. Oh yeah, Don helped with that for sure. Don helped with that. Sayia Rivers is a Gamecock. My biggest thing with Sayia was that she called us out. After she got caught us out about what she was going to do when they saw us again. Political Lil in the building. Run them likes up. 50 in the chat, y'all. 50 in the chat. Hit the like and the share because they both right there. Like and share. Both right there. Run them up for me, y'all. Happy Saturday afternoon. What y'all got going on today after hoops? Phoenix is a contender. They got great balance. Yes, they do. Look like they got balance. They got balance. They got offense, defense. They got a bench. They got a coach just letting them kind of just hoop. I mean, listen, they grown-ups. Political Lil. They grown-ups. Costco in the nap. I'm old as hell. Ghost, you hella funny. eating pizza, chilling with the fam. Can dig it. Put a 9 in the chat. Put a 9 in the chat if you pulling back up to watch WNBA Saturday night hoops with me tonight. Put a 9 in the chat. Put a 9 in the chat if you watch tonight's game. Let me know. Getting a workout in. Okay. It's gonna be a chill Saturday. Definitely staying cool. Yeah, I mean, it's 83 degrees where I'm at. It's 83 degrees where I'm at. I don't know how the weather is where y'all is. It's 83 degrees. It's sunshiny. I'm in Detroit, so anything can be going on. I think a few blocks down, we got a barricaded gunman. So I'm watching the news on that. It's just Saturday in the D, y'all. It's Saturday in the D. Sky is not a well-coached team. They make mindless errors. Woo. I don't know who coaching. We got 52-39, minute 22 left in the second. This been turned into a blowout. This is. I want Chicago to show some. Kamilla, like, what you pass it to me for? Girl, bring the ball up. 90 degrees in Columbia. Let's go. What's the weather like? Where you at? 90 degrees here and counting. And is it humid or is it just that nice cool breeze? You know, you can have, I like the mid-range game. Miller, let's go. We missing them at the basket, but we making them. We knock it down the mid-range. Let's go, Miller. Face up. Yes, she does. Miller got face up game. Kai back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it goes. Kai is probably feeling really good too. Chicago. She said Chicago got her heart. She loved to play. She loved to play in this city. In this city, she loved Chi-Town summers. No, hot as hell. No air. Okay. Muggy. Okay. Wickham, man, Sammy Wickham been acting like she was the like she on the return. Kobe Wickham. They got to defend the 3-point line. Let me see how many Mercury made. Let me check the box scores right here real quick. Uh, 12 or 23. 12. They make 12 threes so far. 12 threes. 12 threes so far. 12 or 23. Shoot. The fact that they was able to shoot 23 should be ridiculous, but that's probably like just the new. That's where hoops is at now. It's like 3 or a layup. It ain't a whole lot of mid. It ain't a whole lot of mid range. It ain't a whole lot of face up. 36 points. Right. And then the other part of that is what hope do you have? What do you think? What you think his answer gonna be? What adjustment do you think Tyler is gonna make? I don't think he has the personnel to make the adjustment to defend the perimeter. No, there's no perimeter defense here. Yeah, D-Ron is terrible. But this is why I thought that they would have tried. This is why I thought a Breezy would have worked here. Or even if she's healthy now, a Sellers. Some length that you could put out on the perimeter. They really blew it by not bringing in like a Sayia Rivers. Her length would have really helped. It's nothing to adjust. He needs to bring in a perimeter defender. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who he ain't no help coming. When he looked down that bench, he ain't got no answer. That's why it's crazy for them to be talking about what Angel need to do more of. That's why that blame game crazy. Mm. It's frustrating watching all these old slow guards. Well, you didn't have to have them, and you see, is young guards out there that's not in the league. I still somebody in Chicago has to tell me why you didn't call Destiny Henderson. Didn't even deserve a call, or if you called her and she said no, thank you, let us know that. But when you know that it's talent out there that can help them, that's the frustrating part. Reginald say this ad. Cut Maddie and sign Ari. The organization got some nerve asking her to compensate for their deficiencies. Right. She is doing good. Just surprised. She won rebound. She's been real active. She only has one rebound. I think that's what you're saying because she's been active. Go Sabrina and the New York Liberty. 12 3-pointers in the first half. Nasty work. Hey, man, they shooting that thing. They are shooting that thing. Okay, let's see what they say to help. They won't. They don't go enough to her. 17-9, almost a double for Kamilla in the first half. And I told y'all she could have what we said, 6 or 7. And I said at least 9 more points on unfinished and ones. Nasty work, man. He better not. Kamilla better start the half. You say Atkins got the most turnovers, but that don't help. It definitely don't help. You don't like Janae outfit? Woo! Get your money, Chloe. Let her cook. Sparks Links on NBA TV tonight. Who y'all got? Sparks Links. Who y'all got tonight? Any chance Cam Brink playing? Is Cam? Does anybody know? Is Cam even practicing yet? He said she look a mess. Only had 7 turnovers the whole game the other night. Nakase is coaching down there. So they keep turning the ball over, trying to get it to Miller. Into Miller, only Angel seems to be efficient in getting it into her. But okay, how long before we have Angel show everybody else how to get the ball into Kamilla though? Like, what are we waiting on? 94 degrees in the shy, frying. Oh, wow. Okay. Cam ain't coming back till end of July now? Oh, that sucks. Not her pregame. She ain't got to practice her pregame fit check. Cam, stay clean. Nah, it's the colors for you. Chicago letting Sammy look like an all-star. Man, everybody been having Sammy looking like Sammy Jordan. Whitcomb out there. They just throw the ball in Miller and hope for the best. But I also want to see Miller start getting the ball not so far under the basket. Stop letting them push you so far under the basket. She had a habit of doing that at South Carolina. Do they get paid when they use their music? I hope so. Yeah, it should be. That's her. That's hers. That should be a deal. Color and the fit is hardly cute. The outfit on mute. Oh, guys. Outfit on mute. This is exactly why they need to work out a way to draft Raven next season. Exactly, Missy. Sure did. Why they need to? You think they need to work out a way to draft Raven? What you mean work out a way? The Phoenix Mercury is too much of a team, not only for this improvised sky team without a coach, but they're going to prove to be too much of a team for a few teams in the league. I ain't going to hold you. Phoenix Mercury stay healthy. It ain't a lot of teams that want to see them come playoff time. It's not going to be a lot of teams because Kai Copper at full strength, Satu at full strength, Alyssa Thomas at full strength. Who guarding who? Who you putting on who? You ain't doubling off nobody. Didn't they trade away all their picks? No, they got some kind of swap pick, something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how to explain it because I just haven't really cared to commit it to my memory like that. I ain't going to hold you, but it's some kind of swap pick they get if somebody do something. Somebody in the chat, please remind me. What is this guy's swap pick that they get? Mercury well put together, Lil. Tyler Marsh took an envelope. Just kidding. Cam has been participating in non-contact drills. Thank you, Brass Tacks. Have y'all seen Cam? Do you know, is Cam looking any bigger? Cam been on the weights. I wanted her arms to be just a little bit stronger so they wasn't so, on the fouls. Oh, and her outfit double-breasted. It's just the double-breasted buttons. Y'all know it's something about the buttons that be getting me, bro. Is that triple? Is that triple buttons? It's too many buttons. See, I hadn't even paid attention. Y'all made me look. Now I wouldn't even finna look. Tyler wants to play fast, just doesn't have the personnel to execute. This guy will do something stupid with the pick. Cam can't gain no weight, Cess. She better get on the on that Chloe Kiss diet. Big grits, baby. Big grits. If she can't get no weight up, then she need to call Body by Molly, baby. Seen her sitting on the bench. Can't tell if she been lifted. Okay. Getting rid of Griner and Taurasi was a good move by Phoenix. Woo, it seemed like it gave Kai some more energy. And that's not a knock on Griner or Taurasi. Taurasi is where I figured, she wants to be now. And then Griner looked like she, caught a little bit of the fountain of youth in Atlanta. So it worked out for everybody. But it was great. It was brilliant to put Satu and Alyssa Thomas with Kai Copper. Those may be the two best pickups of the offseason. Those may be the two best moves of the offseason. I don't know. Y'all tell me somebody that rivals that. The whole team misses Angel in transition all the time. They're terrible in the transition game. They ain't practicing transition. for Vandersloot to retire. I don't even think they need to sign a petition for Vandersloot to retire. I think that basketball retired Vandersloot. I think the game retired Vandersloot. I think Vandersloot's home with the baby now. Rehab, play dates, all that cool stuff. One second. Taurasi got rid of herself. She retired, but it was time for Taurasi to go. But I also will say that I kind of miss Taurasi, because Taurasi like Mabry brings a little balance to some of the bullshit, and kind of just self-check stuff, right? Because she's old school, so you got to earn it with Taurasi. So I missed that enforcement. I missed that type of enforcement in the game. But Vandersloot, I think that the game retired her. I don't think, after he's been at home kicking it with the baby, play days, hanging with honey, doing a little rehab, shopping, moving around, hitting some games, you passed her up, you know what I'm saying? So you won't have that back and forth in the house. You are the sole owner of the of the record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rehab for what, honey? We good. Just going off into the sunset, man. Vandersloot doesn't owe this game shit. Vandersloot doesn't owe this game shit. And I appreciate you trying to come back to be able to try to help this team win. But it was really unfair and disingenuous of the Chicago Sky to bring you back as the focal point, right? And, I got play dates with the kids and shit. You know how I go. But I thought it was just disingenuous for them to bring her back and be like, okay, we're going to build around you. Now, if you brought her back to try to help with what you were doing, that was great. But they built this team around Vandersloot, as y'all have pointed out several times. And that was unfair to her. That wasn't how you bring her back. Everyone that's in the chat right now, the scan has been infiltrating all week. Today's chill. Oh, yeah, we ain't playing around. Yeah, y'all know how they go on the play dates and shit with the kids? Boy, I'm telling y'all. You're going to get the kids together and schedule a play date? Yeah. Y'all don't schedule play dates? Maybe that's a California thing. Oh, gosh. 12, tied for 12 most in any half of this season. Six of those assisted by Alyssa Thomas. Camila Cardoso, you on pace for 34 right now. Let's go. Big Doso. Let's go. Camila Cardoso is a hard guard, too, for everybody. I just wanted to put that out there. When Camila Cardoso is cooking, who in the league stopping her? If when that 6'7" get going, how she can go? Who's the matchup that stops her? Tell me. Nice. 58-46. The game is not out of reach, but they got to start hooping right now. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh. It look like I'm behind. Wait a minute. Let me start this over because it look like my stream is behind. $64-46. Yeah, I don't think that there's I don't see it. I mean, it'll be something that would bang with her. Aaliyah Boston definitely would bang with her. Jonquel Jones definitely will bang with her. But if Camila Cardoso uses her entire bag, Oh, great defense. Still hit the three. Why are we talking to him? What is he saying? He's not saying anything. It's 64-46. Man, sit down. Talk to your team. Man, bye. Woo! Woo! Man, get off the mic and tell your team something. 67-46 out here. Get off my freaking grass. How many times we went into Camila Cardoso? It's okay. I'm glad that it's the second half and she's just now getting her second foul. I'll take that. Oh, Cardoso can shoot the three. Cardoso can shoot the three. She told y'all that already. Don't come in here telling me about what Cardoso can't do and you seen with your own eyes her shoot a three and win a goddamn game at the buzzer. She told y'all she can shoot the three. She work on the shot. Miss me with the bullshit. She don't shoot the three consistently. She doesn't make it a regular part of her game, but don't do that. What are the plays that they run, Nicole? Yeah, I asked y'all before who y'all was taking in this game 7. I'm trying to figure out who to put the shekels on. Are you telling me you only seen her do it one time? I don't care if you only seen her do it once. How many times you got to see her do it to know she can do it? She told you she practiced the shot. So you seen her do it once. The one three that you saw her take, she made it. So what make her not be able to shoot threes? It ain't like you seen her shoot a whole bunch of them and she didn't make them. The 1 3 you saw her shoot with 1.1 seconds left in the game, she shot. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You said once, and then you said South Carolina versus Tennessee. So I'm talking to you. Leah Rue is a three shooting big. Leah Rue is a 3 shooting big. Jonquel to turn into a 3 shooting big. Asia's trying to turn into a 3 shooting big. Aaliyah's a 3 shooting big. These bigs trying to shoot 3. Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay, Nicole. Yeah, okay. Because I was also talking about the 3 too. And my people up here was like, she only made it one time. DU was like once, and then SC versus Tennessee. That's why I'm like, what does that mean? I got you. That's my bad. That once was to the other question. That wasn't in response to that one. Asia can do it, no doubt. But she not a I wouldn't call Asia a 3 shooting big. She can step out and shoot the 3. I think eventually that's what Asia wants to evolve to. That's the next thing that she's added to her game. Although I think she's also working on her handles. No, I don't know how bad JJ's ankle is. I don't even want to think about it. Quandalika, you gonna turn it off? So Imperial stats say if you cut the game off, the loss don't count. Whoever says she can't make a 3, look at that game. Oh yeah, that's the game. That's the game, Nicole. That's the game. Matter of fact, y'all can pull up my reaction. When Miller's in her SC versus Tennessee bag from the SEC tournament, only the Sky fan office can stop her. They don't even let her get in her bag though. That's the crazy part. What? Oh God, what Tank Davis did now? My D, this ain't the chat for you. Just move around. Your basketball IQ ain't high enough to be over here. You just move around. Kai is such an underrated player. She's like she said, she called herself a superstar in this league, as she should be, but she's one of the most underrated finals MVPs ever. Do y'all think it's because Candace was on that team with her that they don't respect, or they don't? I think people don't even people don't even realize that Kai Copper was Finals MVP. I think people hear Candace Parker was on that team and automatically assume that Candace was Finals MVP. She's one of the most disrespected and underrated Finals MVPs ever. The ref is the real hero in that game. Lay clearly traveled after she got the rebound, and they didn't call it. Nicole, please miss me with referee conversation. Don't bring referee conversation to my platform. Miss me with that shit. All referee shit balances up. If that's what you want to make it about, that's cool. But miss me with the bullshit, because it was other calls in the game that didn't get called. So if you're gonna talk about one fucking call that didn't get made, talk about all the goddamn calls that didn't get made. That's why I don't talk about ref shit, because it's so fucking subjective. Y'all like to stand on business about one thing that wasn't called or whatever, and then you don't want to talk about all the other shit that didn't happen. That's why I steer clear of the bullshit ref shit, and I come into the game playing 5-on-8. But when y'all come with that narrative, that shit is lame to me. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Take that shit to some other fucking platform. That's just lame. They missed that call. Was that the only call they missed in the game? And I'm talking to you, Nicole. Was that the only call they missed in the game? I tell y'all all the time, miss me with the referee goddamn conversation. It's 5-on-8, no matter what. Yo team, my team. That's the lamest thing for a real hooper to say to me. Anytime your shit start with a ref, I'm already not listening no more. Because there was too many other opportunities for you to do some shit in the game to be talking to me about the refs. Kia Nurse do a lot of suspect ghosts. It's a lot of suspect. Damn, it took forever for that shot to go in. Man, Missy, the game ain't even sad. It's pitiful. And it's at home. Look at this. Look at the crowd. But you still got to play 40 minutes. They can still fight back in this game. It'll take a miracle. That shit right there ain't gonna get it done. Nicole, I don't joke about certain shit. If you've been on my platform, then you know that. If you new around here, maybe fall back a little bit and check the temperature. Y'all let Nicole know who I am. Some shit I don't play about. I'm gonna call it how I see it. I'm gonna say it out my mouth every time. I don't play all the time. So no, I'm not gonna assume nothing you said was a fucking joke at all. You put it out there, I responded to it. And just because you put some shit out there like a joke don't mean that that's what my response is gonna be. You don't get to control my response. You put your shit out there, I respond how I respond. If you don't like my response, move around. But I don't have to respond how you responded. You told the joke. I didn't laugh. Now what? I see you too. So now what? You told a joke. I didn't laugh. You told a joke. I responded how I wanted to. Now what? Where does that leave us? I don't like ref conversation here. That's how I respond. What's the problem? I'll wait. You told a joke and I didn't laugh. So what? That make me on the honey because I didn't think your joke was funny? AT should have been an all-star. The fact that she ain't an all-star is ridiculous. Yeah. Like I said, Cess Talk Sports ain't for everybody. You get here and it seems cool. It might not be for you. Check it out. If it's not, it's all good. Appreciate you stopping by. But it's some shit I don't joke about. Just like everything I say that may be a joke for me, may not be funny to you. But I ain't gonna do the back and forth with you. If it's cool for you, stick around. If it ain't, move around. It don't hurt my feelings. Yeah, it don't hurt my feelings like that. But you definitely ain't gonna tell me how the fuck to respond to something I'm reading in my chat. It don't work like that either. 77-52, man. Goodness gracious. Chicago, who are you? Chicago is looking like the worst team in the league, even though they're 11. MJ, what up, though? Looking at this beat down Phoenix came to Chicago and putting on them. Oh gosh, not you were scared of the ball. Ghost. At this point, we just looking to see how good Phoenix is. Uh-oh. What happened to Jordan? She got hit in the mouth? Oh, shit. Definitely the Candace effect. Yeah, throat. That's what I said. Oh, yeah, straight elbow. Hey, man, them elbows been vicious this year. Damn. Yeah, get up, Wickham. I also want to see what kind of shoes is Wickham playing in. I seen HBL trying to hold off AT up there. Yes, it helps that she got up smiling. Westboro, like, I'm so sorry my sister did that to you. It was AT style, like clothesline, brief. No, it wasn't intentional at all. It wasn't intentional at all. Incidental contact. Just basketball. Over there laughing at her. She ran into her arm. Wow. Shoot the free throws. It's all good. Yeah, you're going to get all that. Now your sister's on the team, too. They're going to give you all the heat. It looked like, so listen, can Kamilla and Angel be done for the day? Or is it too much time left in the game? They have to go back in. Real Brook Shields Jr. out here alone, elbowing people for. I have no idea. Oh wow, flagrant. Nope. No, I wouldn't give her the. I don't think it was a flagrant. Incidental. But can Angel and them just stay done for the day? Why even risk an injury? I don't even know why Alyssa Thomas and them is out here. They're not coming back. No, it's not a flagrant. I agree. Are we going to get to see some West Bell on West Bell crime? Oh, here you go. Kalani, I knew you was coming in screaming. Okay, so Donnell, you saying like me, it's a done deal, right? But my concern is, do they got enough people on their team to keep Angel and Kamilla off the floor for the next 13 minutes and 33 seconds of game time? I don't think so. Man. at this point. Wow. On ABC, 81-52. How far over 100 do y'all think Phoenix will get? Are they gonna hit the century mark? Y'all pick some scores now for me. Pick some scores. Gosh. And you still fouling? Man. Wave the white flag. Throw in the damn towel. Bro, should the WNBA have a skunk rule? You down 30 for more than 4 minutes, man, just wrap it up. You down 30 for more than 4 minutes of real game time, man, just wrap it up. Meanwhile, the Mercury coming back out. Satu is rejuvenated. She looked like she coming out to drop 15 more points on the Chicago Sky. This shit pitiful. This is borderline like, Tyler, get your ass up and tell us something. Bro, it ain't nothing to crouch on the sideline about, Tyler. Crouching Tyler. Hidden strategy. We ain't got time. Get your ass up. They get 97, 110. This team is sadly doomed to the over ownership, front office is replaced. And that's the problem. That's the problem, KB. That's the problem. Like, it's until the ownership and the front office is replaced. I'm just here for the Miller and Angel stat line. Man, listen. I hope they stat line is over with. Like, there's no reason to put Kamilla back out there. There's no reason to put Angel back out there. I don't need them getting cardio. West Bell, who are you? E. Williams, who are you? HBL, who are you? Like, they need to be making some real fucking assessments about who these people are before the trade deadline. And they need to try to trick somebody or pray for somebody or hope for somebody to make some trades for some of these people that we got. Because this right here is ridiculous. Camilla's looking off down the tunnel. She ain't even interested in the game no more. Like, man, this shit ain't cool. Hey, Jeff needs to be jailed for putting this together. No, Quandalika, and then he got in the newspaper said he put together a team that on paper could rival any team in the WNBA. Bro. And I ain't even being funny, man. Like, could the Chicago Sky beat the last two NCAA champions? As currently constructed, could the Chicago Sky beat the 2024-2025 UConn Huskies or the 2023-2024 South Carolina Gamecocks? Could they? I don't know. Get injured. At least if you get injured, you can sit your ass down. Chicago lucky Phoenix stop pressing them. The game would be diabolical. Rob, the game is diabolical. Stop it. The game is diabolical, bro. They finna be over 90 in the third, Rob. Mr. Shake my hand in the building, Rob Man Media. It's diabolical now. It's just something about Chicago sports ownership management. They make some of the most boneheaded moves in sports. Political was talking about it. Is it something in the water? Is it the way the sun come up? What is it? Is it the little gremlin things that y'all got on the buildings up there? What the hell is it? Like, y'all got to make it make sense, man. 88-54. 88-54. And it's getting worse. Do the Sky have a go-to player? Nicole, they go to whoever out there. Whoever out there. Look like whoever is out there. Hell no, they don't have a go-to player. No, I take that back. They do have a go-to player. The problem is they can't go to her. My bad. What I call them? The gremlins? Yeah, the gargoyles. But I did hear a story when I got to Detroit about some lion heads that y'all stole off the buildings in the city here that we had to come get from down there. I think it was some lion heads or something. Help me remember. Yeah, gargoyles. Phoenix just doing whatever the fuck they want. It don't matter who got the ball in their hand. Hey, Rob, but talk about what does that mean for Phoenix as a as a contender? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to disrespect the gargoyles. Oh, she got the tape that match her skin color. I didn't know your leg was taped till they got up on it. Okay. I didn't know I had it out like that. They got different tones for the tape. Okay. Let me know. For nothing. She got a touch and didn't do shit with it. Meanwhile, here comes Satu throwing passes. Cash, goddamn, you fought on the 3. Gosh, almost an and one on it. Come on. Locks it to the line. Got to be in the conversation for the title. No, we don't want to see him right now. Hell no. I can't. Yeah, we got to do. We got to do a Las Vegas show. Did you see the article they put out about us? The 5 to 6 things that's wrong with us. Yeah, we got to talk. We got to catch up. This crazy. Hey, KB, I'm gonna be honest. Phoenix is my dark horse now, but I'm gonna be honest. They weren't my dark horse at the beginning of the season. Right now, I'm looking at Phoenix and Atlanta as 2 teams that can shake some shit up. Nicole, where you watching the game at? I'm on YouTube TV, but I also had to step out and refresh, and I'm still behind with ESPN's reporting on their website. Because I can tell already that it's 92-58, even though my TV, my screen ain't said it. ESPN Plus, yeah, it's the streams. Look like Onyewerry. Bro. Phoenix is out here running trick plays, the plays they don't get to do that much in practice, the stuff that they got to make 10 free throws before the coach let them try. They out here doing circus type shit. My goodness. Yeah, there's one more quarter of him. Shit, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. They out here doing Harlem Globetrotter type shit out here on them now. Yeah, this shit ain't over. At least get 70 at the crib. They need to be trying to get 75 at the crib. Chicago don't even need to do a presser. Who they got to play with Miller leave? Shit. They need to be trying to see if they can renegotiate Miller having to leave. Man, Angel, tell him your back hurt or something. Oh, this cardio for nothing. Bro, okay, all bullshit aside. Let me tell y'all this. So, Angel Reese to put a court in Chicago before the Chicago Sky and put a court in Chicago. Did y'all see Angel the rehab the basketball court in Chicago? Now, how the hell she gonna get somebody a place to play in Chicago before her team can give her a place to play? Come on, man. Chicago. Angel put a court in Chicago. She put a court in Baltimore. And I think she's putting a court in Baton Rouge. They still trying to figure out where they're going to practice in Chicago. Man, the organization got to be better, man. What the fuck are y'all doing? You saw that too, Emily? Ain't that ridiculous? I said, oh, my gosh, bro. Angel out here getting courts before the Sky? Yeah, Angel is special. That's super dope. I don't want to take nothing away from that. Like, I saw Angel do it. I love her going back into all of the communities that she's been in and making sure that she's giving back in all of those communities, right? I love that. That shit is fly. But the flip side of that is the organization that she is representing, the organization is going to be able to be like, yo, we had a player going through this, can't even give you a facility to continuously hang your stuff in a locker is ridiculous. What a fucking disservice. Man, that shit's stupid. Still got the milk crates, the curtains, the little folding tables, the little gray folding chairs. Why the hell you still got the metal folding chairs, bro? Like, come on. Everybody know they don't even sell them no more. All the little chairs got at least a little fucked up little padding on them now. Like, come on, man. They out there putting out straight gray folding chairs. Chicago ought to be ashamed. Ought to be ashamed, bro. Seriously. My AAU team could beat Chicago Sky. See what I'm saying? She beat the organization to get a basketball court? Yes. What's the matter? We're going to sit Kamilla down because she's scoring too much? Look like it. She's been back from shoulder soreness for a little bit now. Team USA U19 will give the Chicago Sky to work. Man. Yeah, super cheap gifts, Takis and shit. It's just weird. Why are the Westboro sisters a breakout search? Yeah, younger sis taller. Younger sister got to get. I don't know that. I hate that West Bell ended up at the Chicago Sky because I don't think that West Bell was even healthy at Notre Dame last year. And then to come here, where the hell do you rehab and really get in shape and take care of your body and get back to basketball? Like, I really feel like this has been a setback for West Bell. Man, she could have been better. Man, he ain't got no fight in him. Look at him. Man, but 9:47 left in the fourth. 92-58. Flame in Chicago for the rest of the game, bro. Brooke Shields Jr. Damn. Bro, this had to be so just fucking disheartening as a player to walk into this every day. Like, man, let me go on in here. I know you don't know what he's talking about. If I got to go on to work anyway. He looked defeated. The league needs to force a sale. I told y'all. Good Lord. You just saw the score? Lord Jeebus. It's crazy. Pay the coach of mine about what? It ain't even nothing to pay the coach of mine. Man, Tyler ain't going to call no play, Rob. No, please don't. Political ill. Do you see this score? I don't need them risking no injury. Ain't Camilla's shoulder was sore. Man, rest. Man, barbecuing, drinking, playing music. Nola better than Tyler. That's crazy. They traded Marina for Rachel and Jefferson. Yeah, I wish they could have got more. But they had to let Marina go. She didn't want to be there. What's up, Miss D? What's walking around pulling on his sleeve? He trying to think of something to say. He going to have to talk in a minute. A money laundering scheme at this point. Ain't no ball being played for real. Man, unless they cut the lead to 15 midway through the fourth, they're not coming back. All right, MJ, I'm gonna hang out here with you and go for. I'm gonna, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna hang out here with you and go for it. They got 3 minutes. You starting to believe what? Money laundering? They done went to the store and came back still beating that ass. All right, MJ. They down 34. Okay. That's another question. That's the other question. Who you said who wearing Skims? I have no idea. How many points were they score this quarter? Can they get 15 points? You think Tyler sabotaging the team by playing Rachel Manham? Shit, you need a drink. They need a drink. Kamilla and them need a drink. Look at this. Day in, day out, day in, day out. So, Eagles brother, you say any chance that Marsh gets let go by All-Star break. So it's interesting you say that. Rob the man media has consistently said 15 games. It takes 15 games to get him fired. So this will be their 12th game. Jeff really thought he had a team, right? I don't know that. Remember? He had a team. Man, y'all think it's not gonna continue? What's gonna change? Man, they ain't even playing with the Bad News Bears. There's some other shit. They out here with the misfits. Ooh, let Chicago sit down. There ain't no reason for her to be taking this type of shit now. Smoke one, grab a drink before they come to work to see him. But this is at this point, man. The work environment, the morale of the work environment. Look at the bench. It ain't no hope. It is no hope in Chicago. Look, tell me one person got some hope. Tell me one person over there that look like they glass half full. Yeah, we might as well. We can put them on blast. Yeah, we can put them on blast, Lil. On paper, Sun might be the worst team, but they play a lot better than the Sky. The Sun, at least they like. Here's the thing about the Sun. The Sun, like, don't nobody think we're gonna be shit. Let's go have fun with it. Let's go have fun with it. You think it's good minutes for her? So I was thinking about that, the good minutes, but then when I see her getting bumped around and knocked all on the ground, I don't need her getting hurt again. That's what I want the minutes, but I don't want to risk it over injury. I appreciate you at least you still cheering. There you go. At least you still cheering, Jefferson. The one you must have heard me say ain't no hope on the bench. Yeah, because it wasn't. That man was chewing his nails back there. Jesus. The Sky players look miserable. It's a damn shame. Marsh got to go. Just following everyone on site. She like, I'm gonna do something. Son play hard. They play hard and they have fun. They don't give a damn, and they stand up for each other. So they got this us versus everybody mentality that's making it work for them. Tyler is a symptom. The illness is the front office. Oh, well, if Tyler is a symptom and the illness is the front office, the cure is the sale. You headed to your car to beat the traffic? Oh, gosh, Nicole. It's that bad? You don't even want to wait around and see if the players hang out so you can go down and take pictures with them or nothing? Try to get on autographs? No? Why? It's that. You know, they usually hang out. Damn, you like, I'm going to go head on out. You saw that wonder if I'm getting another check, coach in the bag, chewing his nails. You seen him? I saw that. You saw that? I don't know what coach he was. I don't know who he is. But he was like, I don't even know. I'm trying to see if my Cash App going to hit. You seen him? You're not in Chicago and you headed to your car too? Yeah, that ship has sailed. I don't know if they could get Teaspoon to even do a motivation Zoom call with Chicago right now. Oh, shoot. Wow. Rob, if you are still in here, if this is your team, what are you saying in the huddle? What are you saying in the huddle? Yeah, I wanted to see a good game too. Win or lose, it's not a good game. And it's going to give opportunity for other bullshit narratives to get started about this being a midday game on ABC and Angel. This is all going to be Angel's fault by tomorrow morning. Watch. That's what I'm most irritated about. Tomorrow, this will all be Angel's fault. Shoot, Kennedy just won the championship, didn't she? Seriously, what do this guy need to do to get this train back on the tracks? Like, seriously. See, Nicole, the problem with your question is that the hypothesis makes the assumption that the train was ever on the track. See, you trying to get it back on the track. This train was never on the track. This goddamn train ain't got out the station. Fuck getting it back on the track. It ain't got out the station. That's the problem that's the hypothesis. The assumption in the hypothesis is incorrect. If this was my team, we would be running suicides after the game. I said, what are you saying to them in the half? I would have been releasing players in the game. Hold on, man. Yeah, you can't get this back on this ain't. You know, Chicago Sky is like the knife you brought to the gunfight. They the knife you brought to the gunfight. That's what the Chicago Sky look like right now. They ain't gonna be able to do shit at the fight. So Rob made the great point that Kyle's on the floor for cardio, getting her legs under her. You know, she's been out for a while. Fire Tyler in the tunnel. I wouldn't even fire him. I wouldn't even give him. He would like that would David Ruffin Tyler. He would show up to get on the bus going to the next trip, and he gonna be like, "You don't need me. You don't need me." Yeah, I just pull right off on Tyler. Smoke blowing back in his face and shit. I would have called for management, telling them she gonna go right now. Right now. Man. I leave Tyler with the dust, with all the smoke in his face, carbon dioxide, all that, rolling right up there. Like that. Like just like that. That's how he'd be. He wouldn't even know he was fired. Man, his train ain't even off the assembly line. You hear me? Do you hear me? The second team is worse than the grammar school team. Who are you calling the bench a second team? Shit. Yeah, Phoenix been bored. Phoenix been bored since midway through the second. Her effort sucks. She needs to go right now. Might as well. You trying to get Megan McConnell some minutes. Minutes for Megan McConnell. The rubber prop knife, you know what I'm saying? Showed up with the gun and they're shooting blanks. Just a gun full of blanks. They ain't shooting shit. Woo. Yeah. Chicago Sky got that last dragon showing enough red glow. It just is glitching now. Just well, this shit, man. Get your asses, man. I wish that they could warm the bus up. Who said that Phoenix was gonna score 110 points or more? Oh man, thank you. Trey Bannon, what's up, Black? I want to see TJ McConnell's sister play. Runner. Oh, she hurt. That's why she's not playing. Thank you. The son bench sent someone to go get snacks. Oh shit! Stop playing. They better not be over there with no drinks and shit, popcorn. Trey Benham and Nurse to who? Black. You see Golden State? They not going for that. They ain't going for that. At this point, put Angel Mom in. She would show more heart than these bench players. Hey, they ain't got to get on no bus, man. Take your own self home. They can still. Okay, so here's the thing that we got to remember, and I don't know all of the rules, but because it's a hard salary cap, the way some of these contracts go, some of them are guaranteed. Some people you can't just cut, or if you cut them, you still got to pay them. Just because you cut them, you know, it's a lot of rules in the WNBA that I don't know all of them. So they can't get a hardship because they're not down up under a certain number of players. Some of these players, they would actually have to trade or still pay. So you couldn't even bring anybody in because the salary cap is a hard cap. So you can't go over the cap. Ain't nobody on the coaching staff pissed. See, Rob, here you go. Now we talking basketball. TJ's sister hasn't played much and yet has already been injured. It happens. It could be just start of the season. But okay, but here's the other thing, Rob. It ain't even like they over there looking at like the thing like maybe we could have tried this, or you think it ain't no strategizing going on or nothing. They ain't putting their heads together. I mean, try something different. I don't know. But okay, then whoever said get 70, Chicago's gonna get that 70 points for you. If that's respectable, but they're down 30. Atkins, Kamilla, and Reese. That probably people will really trade for. That's a good point. Yeah, Phoenix smoking that sky pack in the sky house with sky papers and sky lighters. Like, I mean, basically, Phoenix came here like goddamn three bears, y'all. I'm just gonna call it like it is. I mean, they ate up everything in the refrigerator, kicked over the living room, coffee table. They just came and ransacked this thing, man. Whatever they wanted to do in Chicago, they did it. And Chicago didn't put up not one fight. Nobody even got mad. I would have appreciated like a hard foul. Hey, we're not going to take that. Anything. It's like the entire team has laid down. Everybody has that Stanley, stay off my freaking grass. I'm not going to say a cuss word. We're just soft type shit. Anybody get mad. The assistants, the fans, the goddamn the security in there. Anybody. Nobody is mad in Chicago. Everybody like, yep, I'm so glad we're in here. It's hot as hell outside, and it was a home game. It was something to do. We finna go to the crib, and then it don't even look like nobody even cared if they won this game. That's my problem with Chicago. It ain't no fight. Scribbling on no clipboard, none of that. They can sign somebody once Miller leave, but for how long? How long does that make? How long does that take? I mean, not how long does that take. How long can they stay? Just till Miller comes back, those 4 games? And then who would they sign? Henny? I don't know. It should be impossible to get blown out by 30 this many times. Let me say that again. It should be impossible to get blown out by 30 this many times. Yeah, I agree, Edison. I mean, have some fucking pride. You hope they don't make Tanisha the head coach, either if they fire Marsh. You don't see it coming? True Blue 1992? Oh, okay. Yeah, next one up. Porch ate up. Beds all disheveled. You know what I'm saying? Disheveled. Phoenix about to leave. You know, they the friends type to come over and play with all your toys and don't help you clean up your room. It'd be a good time, too. They were there 2-3 days and tore up your whole room. And you got to clean it up by yourself. Yeah, that's them. He said no matter who they sign. Exactly. Number 8, try to enter the game straight from the bench. And I go to the table first. No, I missed it. Oh, gosh. At least let me know you mad. Blink twice if you want somebody to try to help. Tell us something. Cardoso leaving after this game? Okay. And they're going to bring somebody in for Cardoso. Who do y'all think it should be? Who should they sign? Who is it that they should go sign? Because I ain't going to hold you. Chicago Sky might be the one team that will be like, man, let that go to voicemail. I ain't dealing with that shit. I mean, for real. Would y'all answer? Would you take the call? Tell me the truth. Let me know. Jeebus, that's who. If the Chicago Sky called, would you answer? Black, they can't call that girl that got dunked on because she's over in, where did she go, y'all? Lebanon? She's in Lebanon hooping. I don't even know if she's coming back. That's why they feature Miller today, because she's leaving. Phoenix already in the locker room right now. Yeah, showering. Figuring out what they're going to eat in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They probably like, man, we ain't even going to leave in Chicago. We ain't even going to leave Chicago. Let's go hang out in Chicago. Who going to stop us? Just in your town, kicking shit over. Like that, like New York, big city of dreams. Like how Dog Pound came through in the video. Yeah. That's how Phoenix just came into Chicago. Yeah. And y'all know any place Kai Copper go show up in Chicago today, if she should show up, it's going to be nothing but love. It start with the coach, with the talent on the Chicago Sky. They should have a winning season. It don't start with the coach, Tony. It start with the ownership. Tell me the talent that you see on the Chicago Sky that says they should have a winning season compared to the other teams that you see out here. Because we've seen them match up against these teams. Tell me the team that they got more talent than. I'm waiting to hear. Their bench is talentless, pretty much non-existent. So tell me, who are they talented enough to beat? Cardoso's backup will be on the hardship contract. Can't give her much. Nope. Every player that left for overseas had a great game before they left. They need to beg Kennedy. Ooh. They ain't got a big bag to drop. I keep telling y'all. Hard salary cap. I told y'all about Kennedy, though. If you wanted Kennedy, she had to be the first one that you signed back first. She had to be the first one. Kennedy would probably get a standing ovation at this point. Hell yeah. The bench is talentless. What is Golden State going to do the way AL is balling to keep her on the roster? The way LA is balling to keep her on the roster? So LA should be fine. LA signed a contract for the rest of the season. Somebody, I can't remember the name, James shared it yesterday. Somebody from Golden State actually opted out. So there should be one spot. That should be Letitia Amir's spot. But I don't care if they don't. Like I said, this league ain't serious. If the Golden State Valkyries waive Letitia Amir and none of these other 12 teams call and pick her up, this isn't a serious league. And we can stop watching. Because that's the type of talent that sustains this league. Period. Jeff guaranteed Nurse's starting position, but wanted Kennedy to be a bench player. Tyler Marsh must resign for the good of the Sky. They're a disaster. Fire Nurse and ban him and bring in Kay Carter and Ariel Kennedy Carter and Ari McDonald. So when Marsh resigns, who do you have coaching? Game 7. And they zipping up their jackets. Already told they people meet them out back. Look, let me let my bust down out. Get ready for my pictures. They doing, oh gosh, they doing selfies on the sideline. Stop blaming the call with a team that has no talent on it. Lee helped Dallas to win one more game. Dallas played a lot better when she played at center. Solid defense against other bigs. Lee is solid. Lee just wasn't getting no playing time in Seattle. Tanisha's like gonna be the coach. I ain't excited about that. Need to build their own staff. Tyler built this staff. Tyler picked those women. Tyler built that staff. He hired his daddy. He hired Tanisha. He picked Tanisha. He picked the Nigerian coach and Courtney Paris. They over there planning out their day right now. Yeah, how they spending the rest of the day in Chicago? Like, Kyle, where you say we should go first? Tanisha relax, like she knows she's definitely up next. No support to Marsh. That's not good for Chicago either. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left. But the nerve of them. Stop blaming the players when you got a raggedy organization, a stupid GM. That's his talentless roster. Tyler Marsh should take note. Dallas will show you how to play a point center. Lee could play point center role. What's Dallas' record? What's Dallas' record? Hold on, y'all. Bro, I missed it. They went with all forwards on the floor? Are you for real? Paige Beck is really good playing down low. Back to the basket. She has that turnaround fadeaway in mid range, release height. She has a very nice passing angle. One of the coaches jump in here for me. So one of the coaches jump in to talk to me about this. So Paige is really good playing down low. And so you think the solution for what do you think about that solution? Lee Rue as the point in Dallas with Paige and them off ball, with Paige and Enrique off ball. What do y'all let me know what that looked like for y'all? What y'all think about that approach? Yeah, it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. With franchise 3 record sickening. I don't know if I like that as the answer. Like the way to fix Dallas is Lee Rue at the point. I'm gonna pass on that one. See, pass on that one. But if I'm missing something, let me know. Now, do I think that Lee Rue has a good can pass out of a double team or something? Maybe, but like, yo, let's have Lee bring the ball up. That sounds like barbecue chicken to me. I could be tripping though. Y'all tell me. That could work for Dallas at times, but not the entire game. Rob, you say disaster. I saw disaster too. I when I read it, in my head, I heard sunk my battleship. Just because Lee is kind of slow-footed to me. So, and then I'm thinking about the defense. I would pick her up 40. I would pick her up 94 feet. And then see what she could do with bringing the ball up. Oh, she couldn't be my point guard. But man, the team is the team beyond stinks. The team beyond stinks. Yeah, I don't see it being real successful. I could see like a couple of situations, like sometimes where it'd be like, oh, Shaq with the length of the floor. Every once in a while, I could see it working. She couldn't deal with Phoenix pressure. Who? We talking about lead period? Who we talking about? Man, this thing is going and going. Jeff should be fired for creating this mess. I'm telling y'all, sell the team. Sell the team. Sell the team. It's time for me to take my medicine. So, man, listen, it ain't even firing Jeff at this point. Because if you firing Jeff doesn't fix it. Firing Jeff doesn't even fix this thing. I want to see it sold in a fresh start. Sold in a fresh start. Why play? So let me ask y'all this. I think Rob's still in the building. And y'all tell me too. But if you're Angel Reese, do you even want to play while Camilla's out? Do you even want to play while Camilla's out? I don't know. At this point, y'all, at this point, if I'm Angel, I don't even want to play. I don't even want to play. And I know the competitive spirit in her would want to play, but at the way that she'll be attacked, at the way the teams are game plan, when it's just when you look at that team and now, so Camilla's gone, and it's just Angel. Shit, I'm scared. I'm scared teams is not just gonna triple team her, they're gonna quadruple team her. So I'm like, man, who do y'all pick? If you Angel, who do y'all tell them to go get? That's what I want to know. She may not want to, but she has a job to do. Sure, she does. Sure, she does. But we just seen people figure out creative ways to take some days off. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm out here risking injury because you won't put together an adequate supporting cast around me. That's crazy. And I know she gonna show up and play and be about trying to win. She likely will still play with Kamilla overseas. I know she will. But if I was her, I wouldn't want to. Deja Kelly? Ooh. Does Deja Kelly help them though? I don't know. Like I said, Destiny Henderson for me for some point guard help. But as far as a big that's out there that they can go and get, I don't know of one. If I could think of a big that they could go and get, I would tell y'all the big that Las Vegas should go and get. Las Vegas, we don't look that damn much better. We don't look that damn much better. I ain't gonna hold you. What, we 2 games under 500 right now? And I'm talking about us as contending for the championship. And we got work to do too. And we had Deja Kelly in our camp. And they used to want to help settle them down and run their offense. Tahina, pow, 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 pow. That's her specialty. That's what she does. Settles the team down and runs the offense. Knocks down threes and is playing some defense. They could have had pow, pow. They could have pow, pow. They had opportunities, man. They had opportunities. Chicago Sky is the sum of their decisions. They are the sum of their decisions, and I hate that it's Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese this paying the price for they fuck ups, but they paying the price right now. They are playing the price right now. I don't think they've lost this much in their whole basketball career. Y'all correct me in the chat, but I don't believe that these 2 women have lost this much in their entire basketball career before they went pro. That's crazy. But it'll make it all sweeter. It'll make it all sweeter when when it's all said and done. Kelly should be on the Aces or someone roster. Deja Kelly, I thought that Deja Kelly had earned a spot on the Las Vegas Aces roster, and I'm not a Deja Kelly fan, so I can't even argue with you there, Terrence. I thought she earned the job, but I'm not gonna say that Nye hasn't been doing what she's supposed to do. This is the worst team that I have seen in a long time. They didn't put a bad coach to top it off. Yeah, it's not a very good roster. So, do y'all think that they should reach out and see if James Wade could help them? Do y'all think they should be trying to see if James Wade could help them? Since he kind of helped them. He helped them to a championship at some point, right? Almost half of the Sun points came from threes. That's going to be the thing about the Sun. If the threes ain't falling, will they attack the basket? Kai Copper can get to the basket. Alyssa Thomas can get balls, can get the ball to players in places where they can score where it's not threes. Will they take advantage of that? I think that they will. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to shout out Daisha Fair. She's doing training now. She's doing skills training. Looking for skills training. I don't even think it's like an astronomical $100 an hour or something like that. Check out her Instagram. I love to see these ladies stand around basketball, pouring back into basketball, even if their original dream about being WNBA players didn't work out, finding a way to stay around this game. So I want to put that out there. Look like she's pushing out and building her brand right there. Check her out. At this point, you try anything. Yeah, you hear me. Yeah, you're right. They're not that smart to reach out to anyone. But that's a problem. That's business 101. Like, so you're supposed to surround yourself with you're an expert at something, and then you surround yourself with all of the rest of the experts you need to be successful at what it is you're trying to pursue. Otherwise, what the hell are we doing? At this point, it sounded like what y'all saying about this being just a money laundering scheme is the truth. And I don't need Angel or Camilla a part of that bullshit. Like, I'm even willing to look at like moving the franchise. And I hate to say that to the Chicago fans because I think y'all are a great fan base, but I just feel like the ownership in Chicago is never going to give them anything. Why would a head coach leave to become an assistant? Well, Well, let's. I don't want to make. I don't. I want to be clear that it's not such a, like, it wasn't a demotion or a step down, right? Like, he was a head coach in the WNBA, probably making less than $1 million a year. I don't know what he was making. And then he went to be an assistant coach in the NBA, right? Where he's probably making more money. He has more resources. He has probably people around him that support what it is he has going. So it was like a step up. Like, he graduated to the next league up. The WNBA and the NBA are not rivaling each other like on pay or any pay, resources, facilities, any of that right now. So I don't know that was just a demotion. He's in the NBA now, right? Or am I tripping? Where did James Wade go, y'all? Michelle, aka 85 Fly, what's up, fam? Did you watch that disaster? Did you watch that disaster? He's in the NBA, like Toronto. Oh, man. You think that was a step down for him? Going to be the assistant coach in Toronto? You woke up. Oh, Iceman, you got up for this? You a force a trade? Hey, Iceman, I'm waiting to see somebody force a trade. I think Angel could, but Angel's brand is tied so much to Chicago now that I don't even want her to have to leave Chicago for real. I really don't. Kamilla and Angel are tied together. I want them to stay together. But I'm not necessarily so, I don't have Cardoso so tied to Chicago. Damn, you have to get up at midnight, Iceman? That's dedication. Why did Marsh sit Miller and AR for 2 quarters? Because they was getting blew out by 30. We didn't need to risk no. We didn't. It was clear. It was clear the middle of the second. Chicago Sky wasn't gonna do shit in this game. Michelle, listen, fam. It was clear. I'm so glad he didn't have him out there getting cardio, risking injury. Yeah, sit him down. Run them lights up for me, y'all. Dang, midnight. Wait, Iceman, remind me. Where are you? You had to get up at midnight. Where are you? Being the head coach, that you would have more input in the trajectory of the team. So what I learned in talking to some coaches is that the head coach is Miller was balling, but they wasn't gonna win, so it wasn't no reason to leave her out there. But it seemed like the head coach do a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do directly with the players. Thailand, that's right. I think you told me that before. But okay, so here's the thing that I feel about Tyler Marsh. I'm not saying that I don't think that he can be a head coach, but I think that his gift is making an impact at the assistant level with what he's able to get out of players, right? Y'all say he's player development. Maybe he should stay at the player development level. Just because you get into coaching, like, the end all be all for you may not be head coach. It may be being the best player development coach out there. And that's okay, because that's part of what makes this whole thing work. Everybody doesn't have to ascend to be a head coach to have a successful career. It's all about how you impact, and where does your gift allow you to make the most impact. That's where you should focus. People get so caught up in titles and all that other shit. Like, man, none of that matter. When you lay your resume out, what does it show? If you was the head coach and y'all didn't do shit, it didn't matter. But if you was a player development coach and you could say this player did this and this player did this and this player did this and they won this many championships and this many gold medals, and like, that's real impact. These are the things that you can say that I did. And I just don't know if his gift is at the head coaching level, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. We 25% into this season, and I haven't had one aha moment where it was like, "Ooh, Tyler, okay, I see something in you, boy." If y'all have, let me know. I haven't seen it. Like, okay, I'll give it a minute. Not one time where he got the team together and was like, "Yo, when we come out of this timeout, this is how we move, and this is what we gonna do." And it was like, okay, I can see this for the future of Chicago. If I missed it, Tim, do I think Tyler Marsh quit, or do you think the team quit? See, I don't think they ever got started. That's my problem. I don't think that they ever really got started. I don't think that they ever really was on the same page. I think that everybody showed up like, I think Nicole said it, like, I got a job to do. Like, I signed up to do this, so I'm gonna punch the clock and do. What does it say? What is my duties? I'm gonna do that because that's what is required of me to earn my check. I don't see a team in Chicago. I don't see a group that's like all for one for all, us against the world. I don't see that same energy. I don't see them like, hey, we finna go get this done. I don't see it. One of the owners hadn't stepped in yet because this guy is not even trying to improve this roster. Oh, well, because the owners don't have a clue either. B William, you can tell the ownership don't have a clue because they hired the GM, they hired the coach, and they went for hiring a first year head coach 2 years in a row after they told us we're getting rid of this first year head coach who had some success here to bring in somebody else because we want to be more successful. And you look worse than you did last year. You must be able to do at least two things. He's good at the X's and O's, or be a good motivator. He's bad at both. Or, I mean, you could be a good delegator, and you could be a person that puts good people around you. He doesn't seem to be good at any of those things. What I keep hearing that he's good at is player development because of what he did with Jackie Young. Jeebus, the construction of the sky, especially in the guard positions. No perimeter defense. Phoenix was firing threes all game long. Yeah. You don't think he makes it through the full season. Is that him quitting or him getting fired? 3 wins, fell apart. Oh, yeah. The ownership is crazy to you. Crazy to me too, B. William. They didn't have the right roster, poor management, poor facilities, low morale, no consistent plan. It's bad all around. I know you didn't. Imperial Stats, I talked about you today. I talked about you today just a few minutes ago. I told him, I said, Imperial Stats say if you cut the TV off, it's not an L. So that's telling me that all they care about is the money the Angels bringing in. Yes. 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 Yeah. The money and the cachet that it gives them to be able to walk around and say that they're owners. Political Lil pointed out that they was at the All-Star game, really having a party. It wasn't even about them last year. Yeah. The teaspoon wasn't there. It's her player out there. You know, it's just weird stuff over there. No redeeming qualities. I love that. Bring Spoon back. No. Not as currently constructed. Delegate his ass back to assistant coach. You know, and again, I said this too about Tyler. Maybe a head coach. Maybe he, you know, I don't want to say that he just will never be a head coach. I don't think that this organization is an organization that any first time head coach in the WNBA will find success. This organization needs a Carolyn Peck, a Swin Cash. It needs a real grown up with experience and a backbone to be able to push back on ownership and also to be able to push through on making basketball the main job, because basketball isn't the main job, right? And I understand it, like they have that what do you call it? I forget. She was selling like concert tickets. What's the name of that? The business that she came from? Live Nation, something like that. I think Live Nation. So you know how to put on a show, but I need you to get a product on the floor that people want to come and see consistently, and they don't have a clue on how to do that. There's no basketball leadership in this organization, and it shows. No basketball leadership in this organization. But it seems as if there's no one around him from top to bottom. Oh, yeah, there's nobody around anybody there. Nobody. Sky didn't look like this with Spoon, because Spoon is a brand. Spoon played in the WNBA. Spoon knows what it takes to win. Spoon is an ambassador of this game, and Spoon cares about the game. So her approach is different. She's gonna tend to the garden. She's gonna keep the weeds out. All of those things she knows. Plus, Teaspoon knows exactly how hard it is to be a professional women's basketball player in the WNBA. All things that he probably couldn't relate to. What the hell was the Valkyries coach doing in the meetings that Tyler wasn't? Well, I don't know, Malik, because what the people told me after the Las Vegas Aces game last night was, what the hell was Becky and Tyler doing while the Las Vegas Aces, while the Valkyries coach was coaching in Las Vegas? So I don't know. Looked like Natalie Nakase was a big part of what the hell the defense was in Las Vegas as well. And what was going on there? We got some explaining to do too. I've been following Angel. Oh, all good. She played with more grit. Sky played with more grit with Spoon. Yeah. I've been coaching for too long, and I don't see him being a head coach. He's not a leader of people. Okay. So you don't see that he can ever even be a leader of people. I respect that. I respect that. I have no idea. I respect that. You say even in a more grown-up organization. So if they had dropped him in Minnesota, he still couldn't be a head coach because he can't lead people. Okay. I can't argue with that. I ain't seen him lead nobody nowhere. But again, they said a lot of why he was hired was the ability that he showed to be a head coach when Becky was out last year. As well as I think what they said about Tyler was that last season when Kamilla and I think Angel were kind of coming into the league, he did some breakdowns on how to use their skill sets that they appreciated, that I think were like on social media somewhere or some shit. Sky have a lot of talent. Sky have a lot of talent. He has to know who to put on the floor at the right time. They got a lot of talent, but they don't got a lot of talent that goes together. That's the problem. Just as you got a lot of talent, if the talent doesn't mesh well, it doesn't matter. You can't just have a mashup of talent and be like, oh, it's gonna go win. Because a lot of their talent overlaps. A lot of their talent is inconsistent. And then they have glaring pieces of talent missing, like a bench, like a point guard. You don't win in this league without a talented bench and a point guard that can lead your team. And we can look around the whole Chicago Sky locker room. We can look throughout their whole organization. They don't have a point guard in that bitch. They don't have one. I can't blame Tyler for motherfuckers afraid to shoot and turn over the ball. Nope, I can't blame him for that. I'm not blaming him for that. I'm blaming him for the lack of knowing even what their identity is. He hasn't established identity. He hasn't established an offense. It's too much one-on-one. He's inconsistent with his rotations. He has not figured out how to stagger Kamilla and Angel so that they're at least on the floor, that one of them are always on the floor. So I didn't blame him for turnovers. You didn't hear me say anything about it's Tyler's fault that they turned the ball over. You didn't hear me say that it was Tyler's fault about them shooting the ball. I don't have no problem with him for that. But I do blame him for where the team is as a whole, because the attitude reflects the leadership of this team, and he's the leader. They look broken. They look beaten. They looked out of sorts. They looked uninterested. They looked checked out, and I blame him for that. Turnovers, you got to take care of the ball. But if them turnovers came from people that don't know how to throw the ball into a big, continuously trying to throw the ball into a big, why in the fuck do we still have her trying to throw a ball into the big when she's turned it over countless times, showing you that she can't? I blame him for that part. If people on your team are afraid to shoot and you're the coach and they've been afraid to shoot for 25% of the season, at some point you got to let people know you have to empower them to shoot. So, yeah, I'm going to hold them accountable for those, Dizza. Oh, Tillman Fertitta brings the comments back to H-Town. He was there for all 4 chips. I would love to have him come back. A lot of talent, LOL. There's no point guard. It ain't. It seems like all other teams got better three-point shooting white girls. I don't even care what color they are. They got better three-point shooting because that's what they drafted. This guy had an opportunity to draft some three-point shooting. Look at Tina Pow shooting the hell out the 3 ball. She was in the draft. Sonya Citron, she was in the draft. They had Mabry there. Look at all the talent that's come through Chicago. This is not just a Tyler Marsh problem, but Tyler Marsh is part of the problem of what the product is on the floor. But the bigger problem is that Tyler Marsh shouldn't have been in charge of the product that's on the floor. And then the bigger problem of that is that Jeff Pagliocca shouldn't have been the person to decide who was going to be in charge of the people that are on the floor. And the bigger problem than that was that the ownership didn't even pick a good GM. So this shit goes all the way back up to the top. Shit rolls downhill. This shit starts at the top. This is a lack of accountability, responsibility at the top. And then everybody goes, it's okay because Dwayne Wade is a silent partner. None of this shit is okay. None of it. None of it is okay. The Chicago Sky are a joke as an organization right now. And to put Kamilla and Angel's face out front on this joke of this joke of a fucking organization is disrespectful. And then to get in the newspaper and be like, Angel need to play harder. What? That's the problem. Angel ain't playing hard enough. Fuck out of here. They traded their number 3 pick for Ariel Atkins. Who got picked at number 3, y'all? Who ended up getting picked at number 3 this year? Was that a Washington Mystics pick? Who was it? Was it Amore? Who got picked at 3? Somebody tell me. If we were a developmental coach, how would he cannot train them to shoot the ball? So here's the thing. As a head coach, I don't even know if he had time to develop. It was Sonya. Okay. You could add Sonya. You could add Citron. Kiki was 3. You could add Iriafin. That don't help this organization, either one of them. Citron got picked 3. I don't remember. What I remember is that Washington had 3, 4, and 6. So they came in one of them came in them spots. But that third spot, they could add one of them. Anybody that they got at 3, 4, and 6, Chicago could add. And whoever went 5th to the Valks. So I mean, you know, the Chicago Sky, they want us to take them serious, but I don't take them serious at all. It's not a serious organization. It's crazy because they got serious hoopers. They got serious hoopers walking around in Chicago right now. But they'll have to tear this thing. They'll have to tear it apart to fix it. They didn't want anybody to challenge Sloop. Oh, well. That was a dumbass plan anyway. Sloop was 36. They had the number 10 pick too. That could have been Bow. Citron 3, Kiki 4. Ariel 2, damn Tim. They didn't have to have Ariel. Like I said, see, here's the thing, DZA. Ariel wouldn't have been Ariel. Listen, Ariel could be good for Chicago. But Ariel, Destiny Henderson, I've been saying since last year, I'll give Destiny a shot. Give Destiny a shot. I want them to sell the team to Candace in her group, but I know that they want their team to really be in Tennessee, so I know that won't happen. But I would love for Candace to own this guy. Sell it to Big Drip. I don't know, but a change got to come. A change got to come. What time is the next game? We got 8 o'clock, LA and Minnesota. Okay. He lost the team. That statement right there is one of the reasons he lost the team by saying that about Angel. DZA. Magic is a part owner in the Sparks. He has enough to figure out right now. I don't need Magic to try to own nothing. I need Magic to fix the Sparks, like he said. He need to fix the Sparks, and then the Lakers just got sold. Fix that. Brett, This is off topic, but says love the show. It's amazing sports talk, all good vibes. Thanks, Brett. Man, we appreciate you pulling up and supporting. I see you in the chat all the time. Thanks, fam. Candace on the sky with Swin Cash and Peck in the front office. This shit will be turned around real quick. Clean it up. Yeah, like old Sophia home now. That's what they need. They need Sophia to come home. They looking a little color purplish right now. Look a little color purplish, like Mr. sitting at the head of the dinner table. Yeah, like they need to bring old Sophia home. A commercial with Cunningham. Cunningham got what kind of commercial? A WNBA commercial? I don't know. I haven't seen the Cunningham commercial. I just turned the TV. I turned the stream off too. Is that her reward for being the enforcer? This enforcer thing. And let me ask y'all another. Do y'all think the WNBA wants teams to start feeling like they have to have enforcers? Right? Like, do they really want that? Like, do they want like Camila Cardoso, the enforcer? Do you want Jonquel Jones, the enforcer? Is that what y'all want? Yeah, I'm back later for the 8:00 game. I'm for sure back later for the 8:00 game. I'm finna wrap up here, but the enforcer comment really made me remember, like they been talking enforcer. Is that what y'all really want? This is really cute now when it's like, oh, Sophie Cunningham, the enforcer. But would it show up like, a real enforcer, Alyssa Thomas, the enforcer? I don't know if they really want that. They interviewed Marsh and they asked how he's going to get Angel going, and he said, as a team, we need to, and that's telling. It's telling me he don't know what to do. B. Williams, what it told you? Okay, Michelle. It's just telling me he don't know what to do. It's only cute for some, thuggish for others. That's the thing. And we don't need that. We don't even need that energy. Just let them hoop. Let hoop be hoop, man. We don't got to put no names on it, man. Let hoop be hoop. Basketball don't need enforcers. Do people give hard fouls every once in a while? Yeah. But we don't need. Let's not bring that energy. I believe it's all about marketing, the enforcer, and reorganization of teams. They want certain faces doing well. Yeah, they do. But okay, okay. If every team gonna need an enforcer, every team ain't got the face that you're looking for. So be careful what you ask for. Then y'all be running around here talking about we got a whole bunch of Draymond Greens. We got a whole bunch of Xavier McDaniels. All right, yeah. WNBA ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. So y'all barely like the hard fouls. So don't bring the enforcer energy. Don't bring the enforcer energy. But y'all, I can't even tell y'all it was a good game today. All I can do is thank y'all for pulling up and sticking it out with me in that hard to watch ass game that they just had on ABC national TV today on Saturday. Disappointed in the way the Chicago Sky showed up. Not disappointed in the way that Kamilla came out and attacked, and Angel came out and tried to attack, but just overall the organization not being able to get it done. Truly gifted players do not need enforcers. I agree. But thank y'all for sticking it out with me. I know it was a hard watch. Snoozer could have been turned it off. I hope y'all gonna get out and do something fun today. Pull back up with me at 8:00 and watch some hoops. Papa would have been a good pick for the Sky. Yeah, I'm happy that she is where she's at too. Everything happened for a reason. I'm so glad that Papa's not in Chicago, although it could have helped her. I mean, it could have helped them. So, y'all, if you did not hit that like on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out. I appreciate it. What's up now? And we'll catch your content. Thank you, B. Williams. Y'all, I'm back at 8. I'm back at 8 for tonight's game. Link Sparks. Hoping that that's a better watch. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm out. You might be back by then. Get out the streets.